It's early Saturday morning, and I'm on my way to the gym. Lord knows I don't feel like it. But somebody told me once that successful people do what it is that they're supposed to do, even if they don't feel like it. It's pouring down raining. My motto is, if it's raining, I'm training. If it's snowing, I'm going. If it's hailing, well, I ain't bailing. A lot of people say, oh, I don't have the time to train. I don't have the time to work out. You don't have a 1 hour within a 24-hour time period. That's a load of crap. You don't make time. Or what it is that you're not disciplined enough to do what is required to have success. I mean, a lot of people say they want success. They say, I want to lose weight, or I want to start a business, or whatever that I want to do is, but they truly most people lack discipline. Because whatever that goal is, it requires hard work. And a lot of people lack the effort and the mental fortitude. It's easy to accomplish easy things. You can, if you set your goals small, you can accomplish those. But if you set your goals high, it takes hard work to accomplish those. And that's why a lot of people never find success in life. They're happy living a middle of the road, run of the mill, borderline mediocre existence because they don't have to try. And see, there's another subsection of the population that don't want to admit defeat. Well, failure and not fulfilling something is not defeat. Not now doesn't mean never. It just means not right now. It just means you got to put more work in to achieve that. And when you achieve that goal, whatever it is, being it starting a business or losing weight or having a baby or whatever it is, you can look back. You can look back at that hard work that you put in to get that and say, I accomplished something. Because anything worth having, anything of value takes hard work. Anything. I heard it said once, put like this. There's no value in the chick that everybody has slept with, right? It's real easy to get her. It's no value in her, right? You don't even tell your friends about that girl. Or maybe you do, but nobody takes that serious. It wasn't any work put in to obtain that goal. But the one that you marry, the one that you settle down with, it may have been difficult to get her. You may have to date her for a while. You may have to court her for a while, buy things, spend time, put your phone time in, propose, pay for the wedding and the marriage. You go through all these things. And there's value in that. You put in work. And you look at the fruits of your labor. I have these beautiful children now. But back to my original point is folks talking about they don't have time. No, they don't make time. Fitness is one of my goals. One of my many goals in life. And I make the time. I'm at the gym sometimes 11 o'clock, midnight. Sometimes I'm at the gym 5 a.m. Sometimes I'm at the gym 4 a.m. Whenever I can get it in. I know my days. You have to master your schedule. You have to be good at time management. If that means, you want to start a blog or whatever, you may have a full-time job and responsibilities, external responsibilities outside of the house, but that just means you have to work harder. Are you willing to get up at 3 a.m. and get online and type? Are you willing? Because the competition is, you got to put in the time. It's not just going to come to you. You're not the first person to go to school and have a baby and have a full-time job and have these external things. You're not the first person to do that. The difference between success and failure is the amount of hustle. I heard Will Smith say that, and I agree with him. It's the amount of hustle. Look at celebrities and famous people. Yeah, they got money, they got fame, but they really do put in the hard work. When you're shooting a movie, you're on set 18, 20 hours a day. for 6 months, 8 months, a year. That's your life. And they go from movie to movie to movie. And that's hard work. They're long days. And they're handsomely rewarded. And they get to look back at the fruits of their labor. When you see these fitness gurus, yeah, you can say, oh, well, they're on steroids. And they might be. But the truth is, they may take supplements, but they still got to lift weights. They still have to put the hard work in. And you can't judge yourself based off of what somebody else has. You got to work with what you have. You know, this guy may have phenomenal genetics. You know, he may be predisposed to having defined obliques and abdominal muscles, but I wasn't. And I can't judge myself by what he had. I got to work with what I got. I got to work with what Justin has. You know, and obesity runs in my family. You know, historically, we've had poor diets. Some of that is a part of my makeup. My body wants to retain fat, and I have to work probably a little harder to stay fit than the average person. I don't know. Maybe it's about the same rate. I don't know. I just know it doesn't come to me as easy as somebody who's been blessed with great genes. You know, so I know that. You know, so you know what may take me 6 months to get. May take the next guy, he may be able to maintain that physique all year and work out as half as much as me. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with putting in the work to get what I want. And that's where you ought to be. Results. This world is results driven. Nobody cares about why you weren't able to obtain what you set out to get. Nobody cares about that, you know. Well, I didn't get the job because nobody cares. You didn't get the job. Well, I was going to get the Benz, but, you know, my credit wasn't, or I wasn't able to find that. Okay, nobody cares about that. Did you get it? No. You know, one thing I know is my kids don't understand disappointment. They don't. Like a lot of children. They don't care about why I wasn't able to put food on the table. They don't care about why I got fired from my job. They don't care. You know, they don't care that I had to pay the gas and electric bill, and that's why they couldn't go on their school trip. They don't care. All they see is they weren't able to get. It's selfish, yeah. But that's how the world is. The world doesn't care that you lost your job. You better have that mortgage money. That's just how it is. And nobody wants to hear your excuses. You know, I have a heart. I care. But at the end of the day, you got to produce. You got to produce. You know, you may work for a company and they may hear that you have death in the family, but at some point you got to get back to work. They give you a couple days leave. Even hospitals are ruthless. You know, my wife went in to have a baby. I thought I was under the impression that, you know, you lay up for a week and all that. 2 days. They was like, all right, yeah, you had the baby, out, deuces. Insurance ain't covering it. Insurance don't care. The world doesn't care. Results. Successful people do what they're supposed to do, even when they don't feel like it. It's a rainy day. It's raining, and I'm training. If it was snowing, I'd be going. If it was hailing, I wouldn't be bailing. Y'all take care of yourselves.